What would your life actually look like if you stopped waiting and made the move? Not the version you imagine when you're booking a Florida vacation, the real version, weekday morning version, school drop-off, what you do on a random Saturday or Sunday in February, whether your children are actually outside after school or inside because the weather made the decision for them again. Because here is what I see over and over again. Families spend months, sometimes years, researching a move to Florida. They run the school ratings, they check the neighborhoods, they look at the cost of living, and then they wait. Another winter, another spring, another, maybe next year. And the one who's finally making the move. They call me within 6 days and they say the same thing. They cannot believe how long they've waited. All right, it's April now. School ends in 6 weeks. If you have been doing the research and you're close to a decision, this video is for you. I'm going to show you exactly what daily life looks like in Viera, Florida for families who made this move. Schools, safety, what your weekends look like, and whether the lifestyle everyone talks about is actually real. No brochure language, no highlight reel, just the honest version. Now, what would your life look like if you just stopped waiting? If we haven't met, I'm Carrie Leota and I am a realtor on Florida's Space Coast, and I specialize in helping families relocate to Brevard County. I've been doing this long enough to know exactly what questions you're sitting with right now. And I know because I answer them every single week. I've helped families move here from across the country, from the Northeast, the Midwest, the West Coast, and the thing that is consistent across all of them is this: the life they were imagining was real. They just needed someone to help them find the right version of it. Before I get into all of it, I want to make sure you know about the resource I built specifically for people in your exact situation. I run a private Facebook group called Moving to Brevard County, Florida. It's a community for people considering the move, people who recently made the move, and current residents who want to help answer the questions that come with relocating. Real people, real answers. Just scan the QR code on the screen now. It leads you to my private Facebook group called Moving to Brevard County, Florida. I'm in there every day. The people already in the group were sitting exactly where you are, doing this exact research on a weeknight, trying to figure out if the move makes sense. They will tell you what they wish they had known. Just ask the question. All right, now let's get into Viera. Let's start with schools. If you have children, this is the first thing you looked up, and it should be. Brevard County School District consistently ranks among the strongest in Florida. The schools in this Viera corridor, Viera High School, the charter school, and the elementary and middle schools feeding into this area carry A ratings. The district invests in academics and in facilities, and it shows in outcomes. You're not compromising your children's education to get the lifestyle. That is the question underneath the school rating question, and the answer is no. If you're targeting a summer move, right now is the time to get moving. Summer enrollment opens shortly. If you close on a home by July or August, your children will start the school year already settled, not walking in as the new kid in January, but starting fresh alongside everyone else in August. That timing matters more than most families expect, and April is the window that makes it possible. Viera also sits in one of the strongest school choice zones in the country. Charter options, a STEM magnet pathway, and proximity to Eastern Florida State College for dual enrollment if you have a high schooler. The education infrastructure here was built intentionally. It's one of the things that drew families here in the first place. I have clients say the school transition was smoother than we expected. By October, it felt like we had always been there. The teachers were incredible and the school itself was beautiful. Nothing like what we left behind. Now, safety. Let me give you a direct version. Viera is a master planned community, which means it was designed with intention. Neighborhoods built around cul-de-sacs and pedestrian paths, trail connectivity built into the layout from the start. What that produces is a genuine eyes on the street quality. People are outside here because the weather from October through May makes being outside the default. And the community where the people are actually outside is a safer community. Viera East and Viera West, both register consistently among the lower crime areas in Brevard County. There's active HOAs, well-maintained common areas, and a resident base that chose this community deliberately all reinforce that culture. If you can visit this month, you'll see Viera exactly as it lives. Parks full at 6 in the evening, families on the trails at dusk, neighbors who know each other. That is the picture I want you to take home. Viera Regional Park is the anchor of family outdoor life here. 117 acres, lighted baseball, softball, and soccer fields, baseball, tennis, pickleball, outdoor, and 4 indoor courts, so weather is never the reason you cancel. Youth leagues, weekend tournaments, families on the sidelines. If your family is sports oriented, this community was well built for you. The Viera Wetlands surprise people every time. A free walking trail on about 700 acres of managed wetlands, and in April, it is exceptional. Spoonbills, sandhill cranes, herons. On a Saturday morning, you will have cranes walk across the path in front of you like they own the place. For residents, this is not a weekend destination. It is a Tuesday morning walk. The Avenue Viera is the community's town center. Outdoor dining, a splash pad, a farmer's market, seasonal events. The April calendar is here. It's active almost every weekend. You're eating outside every weekend without a second thought about the weather. Cocoa Beach is 20 minutes east. For families moving from somewhere northern, the shift that takes the longest to absorb is this. The beach is not a trip, it is a Tuesday afternoon option. People who have been here a year still send me beach photos on random weeknights. I think that is the exact right way to feel about it. And Kennedy Space Center is less than 30 miles away. Launches are visible from most of Viera on a clear evening, and there are a lot of them now. Your family will step outside on a Thursday night, watch a rocket rise over the Atlantic, and go back inside. Your children will grow up thinking spaceflight is a normal part of the week. I think that's something worth moving for. It's April. Where you are right now, are you eating dinner outside? Are your children playing outside every evening? Are you going for a walk after work just because the weather makes you want to? In Viera right now, the answer to all those questions is yes. It is 75 degrees, parks are full at 6 in the evening, families are on screen lanais, people are outside because there is nowhere else they would rather be. And here is what does not land until you have been here a year. This is not the best month. This is just a regular April. October through April, that entire stretch is what daily life looks like here, not a vacation. It's every day of the week. The families who move here in July are often the ones who spent April and May still deciding. They arrive, and within 6 weeks, they are asking me who their friends should call because the life they spent months deliberating over actually exists, and they are living it. They kept saying, maybe next year. Every spring, one of my clients says, we kept saying maybe next year. Every spring, we would do the research and wait. We finally made the move last summer, and I genuinely cannot believe how long we waited. We are outside more in 1 week than we were in the entire month back home. April is also the practical window if you are targeting a summer move. Viera inventory moves fast in summer. If you want to be in a home by July or August, the right side of school enrollment, you need to be in an active conversation now, not in June competing with everyone who waited. Great schools, safe, intentional neighborhoods, a real outdoor lifestyle that holds up long past a January visit. A community where families put down roots and stay. And if you move this summer, your family starts the school year in August alongside everyone else. Fresh start, right timing. Here's what I want you to do. There's 2 things. First, scan the QR code, join Moving to Brevard County, Florida on Facebook. It's my private Facebook group, and I'm in there every day. Ask me anything, ask the people who already made the move what they wish they had known. That community was built for exactly this moment. Second, come visit. If you can get here in April or May, you'll see Viera in its full daily rhythm. I'm happy to set up a tour, walk you through the neighborhoods that fit your family, and answer the questions you have not thought to ask yet. I'm Carrie Leota, your Space Coast Realtor. Let's get your family to Florida. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.